These teams have very little love for one another. It's a heated rivalry that the fans relish.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
Here we go. Pass to Anunoby. Robinson with a double. And we're going to have a jump ball.
OG Anunoby.
6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Stolen by Dinwiddie. DiVincenzo with the steal.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Outside for Bielitsa. Fires in the triple. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
For DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
At the line for the Bucks, Dante DiVincenzo.
That free throw no good.
3 shots.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Achua. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Dinwiddie. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Now Barnes. Bielitsa defending. Back to Doncic. And Smart over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Boston ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Doncic. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Barnes. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Doncic. Got a hand on it. DiVincenzo with the steal. In transition. Robinson with a double. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Smart. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 5 points. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact. The game.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Dinwiddie. Another shot. Smart up top. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside for Bielitsa. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee in the lead. Doncic on the wing. Back to Barnes. Rebound Boston. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Barnes. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Count it.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
Now here's Doncic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 4 on the clock. Pass to Nurkic. Rebounded by Bielitsa. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Now Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Nurkic. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Barnes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Substitution for your Bucks.
41 seconds left in the first quarter here. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bielitsa. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
The assist.
Bielitsa's got 5.
How about that? Bielitsa rising up and firing. That's a confident-looking shot.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Connects from downtown.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Here's Forbes. Robinson defending. Nurkic inside. To the wing, right side. Here's Kuminga. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been...
Come on and get down for your Bucks dancing.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. The Celtics with the lead. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Yeah, and all the Greek gods can't be perfect, right, BA? I mean, Giannis, one of the few weaknesses in his game is getting to the free throw line and knocking those down consistently.
Doncic outside. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 3. Doncic outside. 4 on the clock. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
You know, with Giannis and his free throws, Brent, it hurts his team in late-game situations.
Well, it does. It's something that he knows. He recognizes it. And he continues to work on it. And I think that that's the first part for Giannis in getting better, recognizing the problem.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Third team foul.
Doncic outside. Down low. Nurkic inside. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Gafford.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Cole Clark with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Gafford with the ball. Goes back up. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in.
Milwaukee.
Gafford's got his first 2 points of the night.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your box standing.
There's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The Bucks trail, driving inside, and Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And here's Barnes. Gafford grabs the miss. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Gafford. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Now Achua. The shake. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
And Precious Achua, he's looking to take it slow. Tries to keep it simple as he develops, Brent.
Well, he's a guy who plays with a tremendous motor and a ton of energy. And I think the coaching staff is just making sure that the way he thinks the game is catching up with the speed at which he wants to play.
There's a minute 47 left in the second.
That's his
Here's Clark. Pass to Gafford. Count it. Good.
Substitution.
Gafford's got 10 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Satoransky outside. Now Barnes. Achua with it. Back to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Pass to Satoransky. Lets it go from the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. And here's Gafford. The second effort. It's deflected. And he recovers it. And it's good. 2 points. Gafford's got 12.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The kick out to Williams. Here's the three. And the Celtics another three.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Pass to Achua. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Bucks call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
Boston on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Dort for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Doncic. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Barnes. The rebound, Celtics.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And here's Clark for three. No good on the buzzer beater. Daniel. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Here he goes. And Doncic hammers it home.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Okongwu, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Doncic outside. Back to Achua. And stolen by Clark. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Okongwu. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting for Boston.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That one's no good. Left side, DiVincenzo. And an Obi for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. That's tipped. Boston with the ball. Harris. Oh, a special move before that shot.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's Nurkic for three. Boston with a rebound. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Pass to DiVincenzo. Tipped. And here is Williams. Here's Clark. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And he's going for the oop here. 4 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And even though his offense continues to develop, Grant, Anunoby's defense may be his most important contribution to this team.
He has what I call positional versatility. He has great length, and he's light on his feet. And he doesn't have to gamble to be disruptive.
And the second free throw is good. Pass to Bielitsa. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Dinwiddie. There's a screen by Bielitsa. Fires the three. And Dinwiddie good for 3.
3 points.
Dinwiddie's got 12.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Nurkic. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Boston the other way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Satoransky. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
It's Barnes on the wing. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Pass to Barnes. From outside the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic.
That's his third personal
That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Substitution for your Bucks.
Dinwiddie goes in.
Precious Achiuwa.
Smart for three.
OG.
Boston again missing. Milwaukee with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with the block.
You get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
And with plenty of time left, that's his fourth foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Milwaukee foul. OG Anunoby.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
Well, you can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers, guys.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
There's 1:34 left to play in the third quarter here. Back to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. And rejected.
Celtics ball. Coming onto the floor for your Bucks. Scotty Barnes. Bucks foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
That's his second personal foul. 15.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
To end the drought. Doncic outside. Doncic is doubled. Outside Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Outside. DiVincenzo. Goes up with the stripe. Rebounded by Bielitsa.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Smart. Doncic into the lane. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Achiuwa. And he makes it on the layup. Achua's got 6 points.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Barnes. Right side, DiVincenzo. Back to Achiuwa. To the middle. And here's Doncic outside. On target from range. 12 points for him.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Boston dictating the flow. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Anunoby on the wing. Doncic with it. Doncic is doubled. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Robinson. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Anunoby and misses it off the right side of the rim. Out to the right wing. Now here's Doncic. Defended by Smart. Now here's Achua. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
For three, Robinson. And the basket's good off the assist from Dinwiddie. And the Celtics lead by 19.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks and stay.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Anunoby. Puts up a three. No good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Right side Barnes. Good chance here for Antetokounmpo. And buries the jumper to finish off the break.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Outside Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Up top Barnes.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Personal foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Precious Achua picks one up.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
Well, Brett, you won 2 championships with the Spurs. When you look at the roster now, what are you seeing?
Well, the pillars are gone from those championship seasons, but the coach and the voice remains. So that's a Spurs team that's young, has a lot of guys who need to grow, but they have the type of DNA that you're looking for, being competitive and wanting to push their limits. So in the next few years, maybe the Spurs will find a way to get deep into the playoffs and have an opportunity to compete.
Here's Doncic. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Up the floor. Into the lane. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
But maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 7 points here in the quarter. Here's Anunoby. And he lays it up and in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Out to DiVincenzo. Doncic outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Doncic. Fires for three. The shot off that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Dinwiddie with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. For three, Robinson.
Duncan Robinson
Drops in the three.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Achua. And there's a 3-second violation. And Brent, you were a dunk contest champion in 1996. So when you think of the all-time great dunkers, who's the first person that comes to mind?
I have to go with Vince Carter, probably during my time, the most explosive and exciting slam dunk artist in game that I've ever seen. But you go through history, we know the likes of Dominique Wilkins and Dr. J. There's been many high flyers and many skywalkers, and we appreciate all of them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Assist goes to.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
Takes a step back. Barnes. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. Looking to win the run. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything